Well, the 2024 baseball season is now just starting with spring training, but the regular season hasn't even started yet, and the New York Mets are already being the New York Mets. Kodai Senga has dead arm and will be shut down. He has a capsule strain in his right shoulder, his throwing shoulder. Look, this is the same injury that Corey Kluber had and kind of derailed his career in a sense. Yes, he returned. Yes, he played for the Yankees and the Red Sox and the Rangers, but he was never that Cy Young guy again. And for someone like Senga, who I believe was in second place last year, he was a Cy Young finalist. That's very alarming.
It's the same injury Johan Santana had, and Johan never got back to what he was. Many people, doctors included, are saying this is worse than Tommy John.
Well, and you just listed two famous Cy Young winners as well, too. Like, didn't Johan win the Cy Young as well in like 02 or 03 or something? I
believe he did. He was
and Kluber won it 2 times. So like you're talking guys with pedigree. Who Senga obviously, it's first year in the bigs, but shoved. So he definitely has the pedigree. That is not good to be associated with those two names and injury. Because you're right, those guys came back and they were never the same.
One thing that I think is interesting, though, that I just wanted to get your guys' take on is Steve Cohen tried to put together a monster New York Mets team last year, and it was one of the biggest failures of all time, maybe in sports. He was trying to be George Steinbrenner, but couldn't. But I pose this question on you. Is Steve Cohen the biggest fraud as a sports owner in sports right now?
Oh, right now.
I got my answer. No. I can't fault the guy for coming in and being splashy about it, because if I had as much money as he did and I just bought a New York baseball club, I would have done the same shit. I would have gone after the same guys he did. I probably would have spent a little bit more money. He's chasing a championship. I can't call him a fraud for putting his money where his mouth is,
Yeah, no, my answer is still no. And it's the owner, it's the entire ownership group of the Oakland A's.
That's a good point. If I had to answer this, though, I hate us being in unison, but I do agree with both of you. Look, at least he tried. At the end of the day, he signed, traded, he drafted to make this team get better. He's not the one on the field. He can't do anything. He can only try to bring players in that he believes is going to help win the Mets, to help the Mets win a championship. If anything, he's a prime example that money can't buy championships anymore. Dodgers. But we'll see that in the future.
That's not a great example.
I think it is, because they spent a lot of money. They had the highest payroll for like the last decade, and they didn't win anything because Mickey Mouse rings aren't real rings.
Okay. Yeah, and the Astros ring?
Not bought.
No, just cheated.
Correct. They did cheat. But that was like 2017, right? It wasn't 2019, too.
Yeah, I don't care.
And 2021. They have two more.
I don't care what anyone says. The Astros were cheating for like 15 years.
Maybe. They might have.
Yeah,
who knows?
100%. Oh, we just started it now? Like, okay. It's like that friend you see that's like 140 pounds. I swear to God, I just started doing cocaine.